10 years, baby. All the hype, hope, and dreams have been building on this. Is Infinity War actually any good? Let's find out. I'm just going to cut right to the chase and be completely honest with you guys. All the hype, epicness, and things we've heard and wanted from this movie, it absolutely delivers. And I'm not going to waste any time in saying that. I absolutely enjoyed myself. Everything you wanted to happen and everything that could happen in this movie, it went down. There's plenty of action, carnage, and just crazy stuff happening everywhere. And all of our epic superheroes coming together for this epic showdown is amazing. I also really enjoyed that this movie is taking place directly after Thor Ragnarok. And Marvel movies have a really good track record of doing that. But it's good to see that it's just continuing that trend and you're just going on to the next thing, the next movie. I really enjoy that consistency. Again, this is a spoiler-free review for the most part. I won't be going into too heavily of things or anything, but I do just want to point out that at the very beginning of the movie, Thanos and his crew definitely make a strong appearance. They do some crazy stuff, and you know for certain that these are not people to be messed with, that they are the big dogs in the house. They are powerful, and like they're coming to wreck some stuff, you know what I'm saying? And I just really enjoy my movies when the bad guy or the villain or whoever is the antagonist here in the situation actually does have a presence and actually has meaning and purpose for being there. One thing I was scared of when going into this is that there's so many people and actors in this movie that you would think a lot of them would get lost in the shuffle and that there just wouldn't be time for anybody to really shine or do their thing. And I'm happy to report that with this movie, they all get their spotlight. Everybody gets a cool little moment, or everybody gets some cool little screen time and some jokes and just some overall amazing entertainment. And I really did truly feel like everybody delivered in what they wanted to do and what they were trying to do, and nobody really got lost in the shuffle. Everybody had their own time in the spotlight, some longer than others obviously, but it was good to just see everybody being loved and recognized for all the talented people that they are. And I'm happy to report that for the most part, for me, I felt like the movie was very well paced, even though it is like literally almost 3 hours. It's like 2 hours and 40 something minutes. So with previews and all that, and the end of the credits, yeah, like basically 3 hours. But everything that happened in this movie happened for a reason, and you understood everything. They were really good in this movie of explaining what time stones do, what Thanos is trying to do, and just everything that happens in the movie, it all has a purpose, it all has a meaning. And I can forgive a movie and I can understand a movie as long as you're showing me that this is important. As long as you're showing me that like there's a reason for whatever's happening on screen to happen. And I feel like Infinity War definitely does that above and beyond. And even though it is a long movie, it is very enjoyable all the way through. One of the biggest surprises for me in the movie was the actual character of Thanos himself. He gets a good bit of screen time and love, and he actually kind of goes through some character development, which was kind of surprising, you know? I thought he was just going to be the big bad guy to come in, swap everything, and beat everybody up, but, you know, he definitely does do his thing, for sure. But the movie gives him a good bit of time to kind of like grow on the audience and really come off as like a kind of decent human being with characters and emotions, even though he's not human, but you know what I mean. He really does kind of grow on the audience, and it does a good job of really portraying him as you understanding why he's doing what he's doing, even though it is kind of twisted. And I really give props to the movie for that. Thanos wasn't just the bad guy of the week, you know, of every movie you see nowadays. He is definitely a more depth and complex character than what he initially sets out to be. I honestly felt like Josh Brolin did an amazing job portraying Thanos, and I can't wait to see him in the next movie as well. It was amazing, really good, and definitely one of the highlights of the movie for me. Even though I hardly have any negatives about the movie, I do just want to warn you guys that there is a lot of darkness and despair and death in this movie. It's definitely the darkest movie that Marvel has ever done to date, within reason. I mean, Thanos doesn't play around and he means business, and you will definitely find that out from the very beginning. But yeah, a lot of death, a lot of darkness, a lot of lack of hope, you know what I'm saying? I did not mind that at all, but I think for some of the people out there that are used to their typical happy-go-lucky Marvel movies where the hero always wins and saves the day, you might be a little very disappointed with this. Still very enjoyable, definitely loved it. And do definitely understand that this is just part one of this Avengers movie. A lot of the writers and producers for this were saying that no one is safe, and they definitely meant that. This movie means business, and a lot of stuff went down. It brought everything it could to the table. It felt like a complete movie on its own, and for that I praise as well. And I cannot wait for the next installment. I really hardly have any negatives. I felt like maybe some scenes could have been shorter, and maybe there could have been just a little more action in there just because I'm an action junkie, but I mean those are very, very, very small nitpicks in a fantastic and amazing movie, and honestly, like, it lives up to the hype. It's amazing, it's awesome, and I hope that you guys enjoy it as well, and definitely comment below what your favorite parts of the movie are, and just what you personally enjoyed about it yourself. Like I said, there were a few little surprises and cameos in there that I think you'll enjoy. I think altogether for this movie, I'm going to give it a solid 9 out of 10. I want to say it's probably tied for me as the best Marvel movie right now. I definitely need to see it again. I'm literally just coming home from the theater and recording this, so it just needs time to set. But I still, hands down, say that Civil War is the best Marvel movie, and this is definitely up there, guys. It's amazing, and it's fantastic, and I'll probably have to see them both again just to really make that final analysis. Like, they're super close. I still want to say Civil War's just a little bit better, but Infinity War was fantastic, and I hope that you guys enjoyed it as well. Again, thank you so much for watching this video, guys. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. Major love to each and every one of you guys, and I just hope that Thanos gets to enjoy his time in the sunset a little longer. Thank you.